It is so fucking musty out today. Like, oh my god. It's so hot. I hate the summertime. Whenever I get some time to sit down and record a video, I'm gonna make a video about my personal pros and cons list about the college, the online college, WGU, because there's a lot to really like about it, and there's a lot to hate. So there are pros and there are cons, and real quick, I need to rant about something because, I just got so pissed. Long story short, I was trying to change my program. So this is the first week I'm supposed to be back at school, and we just about got everything finalized, whatever. It's just for some reason my program mentor isn't changing, so my new one calls me today in the middle of work, by the way. It's 3 o'clock and he's calling me, and I'm at work. I'm like, hello? And he's like, yeah, listen, we just got to get you registered for these classes. Like, we can't wait for the change any longer. Like, we want to get everything started for you, so why don't we go ahead and do that? And I'm like, I'm at work. Can this wait? Like, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, I'm at the office. Can it wait? And he's like, sure, yeah, we can go over it when you get home. It's really not a lot of steps, like, just go ahead, do this, register for your first class, you're good to go. And I was like, well, now, wait a second, I don't have time to deep dive into this, but I would really like to change the order of some of my classes. Before I get into his response, let me briefly explain what I'm talking about. So, long story short, a lot of the data analytics classes, in fact, every single one of them, all 4 or 5 of them, which is one whole term, by the way, pretty much, all of it is through a third party, which is the Google Coursera courses for data analytics. I've already done 3 out of 8 of those classes before starting college, which is what made me want to do data analytics in the first place. So I'm like, yeah, you know what? I want to move those to the top of my list so that way I can just knock them out. Because, now my graduation date isn't projected to be until October 2026, and I'm not cool with that. I'd rather it be closer to 2025. So the more I can knock out right in the beginning, the better. And he's like, you can't do that. I'm like, I can't move my classes around? He goes, no. This degree program has a very specific classes they want you to take in this order. And I'm like, oh. I was taken a little aback by that because my last program was not like that. I mean, obviously there were some classes that had prerequisites, and obviously you can't take the fucking capstone first, but there was room to, move things around as far as I knew. I didn't try, but I was like, and I explained to him, I'm like, well, I've already taken some of these classes. Logically, it would make sense to group all of them together, especially considering it's a third party. It would make sense to group all the third party stuff together, get it done in one shot, and, get it out of the way, because I don't want to have my graduation date pushed out so far. I want to be able to knock out as much as I can early on. His response to that, he was like, yeah, you know what? Maybe this degree program isn't right for you. Maybe you should get a hold of your old program mentor and, talk it out and see it. And I'm like, not right for this program. I'm like, bro, the last phone call we had, you were so confident in me and changing my program, and you were like, oh yeah, I could tell you're so ready for this. Usually I ask that students, take a little more time to think about it, but, you really seem to know what you want. I really want to get the ball rolling on this, da-da-da-da-da. But now, all of a sudden, I ask one fucking question, one concern, and you're like, nope, I don't think you're ready. I don't think you're ready for this. How am I supposed to feel after that? I don't think that it's not right for me, but I am a little annoyed as I asked him about the classes, and he goes, oh, well, there's 1 the first term, 1 the second term, 1 the third term, and 1 the fourth term. So spread out over 2 years. These classes aren't grouped together like they fucking should be. They're spread out over the course of 2 years. What fucking sense does that make? Let me knock them all out in one. Why can't an exception be made? That logically makes sense. And I'm like, I don't really fuck with this program mentor. I'm gonna talk to my old one and talk to her. I don't know. I've been feeling very uncomfortable after that conversation. Like, I literally had to stop working, go take a bathroom break, and then go send a message ranting to my friend because I was that fucking frustrated. I needed to get it off my chest. So unnecessary, but anyways, I still really like the college, and there are definitely pros and cons, and I think I need to sit down and make that list because it's real heavy on my mind right now, so we'll see. God, I have to say, you know, my original idea for this vlog was to do it a couple of different days this week and kind of go over my learning journey and how my new degree program is coming along, but we've already have hit like a full stop. I have to admit, changing majors is now feeling like the biggest mistake I've made so far, and I've only been through like one term. So originally I was in the data analytics program. That was all fine and dandy. I personally wasn't enjoying all the IT classes, and the supply chain management degree popped up, and it still included all the fun parts of data analytics that I wanted to learn, but it also included a lot of business classes, which I wasn't going to get with data analytics, right? So I wasn't going to get all the different business classes with data analytics alone. And the bad thing about WGU is that there is no opportunity to double major. You can't minor in anything, and there's no electives. WGU is very much like, you know what you want and that's why you're here. So it's very linear, which for people who want that, it's fine. And I thought that's what I wanted, but I realized that business classes like, you know, finance and things like that kind of align more with what I'm looking for, which is why I changed the program, because it also included data analytics. And now I'm looking at my degree program, and before I was supposed to be able to graduate in December of 2025. Because I couldn't decide if I wanted to change my major or not, I took 3 months off. And now, even with doing 5 classes per term, right, the earliest I can graduate is now September 2026. Almost a whole year longer than what I planned. And it's so mind-boggling to me because the data analytics program has way more classes to take than this new one that I'm taking. So I'm like, literally, how did this happen? Like, I don't understand. So, I don't know. I literally don't know what to do. And it's really frustrating because, I mentally cannot handle being in college for another 3 fucking years. December 2025, that in my head was already fucking pushing it. I'm already in my head like, that shit is so crazy to me. I'm gonna push through everything and get it done real fucking snippy fast, okay? I totally forgot my point because I was doing it too much. I'm so frustrated. I regret taking the summer off. Like, I didn't even do anything over the summer. Like, I barely hung out with friends. I barely went out and did anything. It was like, I don't want to say I went to a depressive episode, because that's not exactly what it was, but it sure felt reminiscent of that, where like I just didn't want to do anything. And like, I bought like 3 bathing suits. I didn't even go to the fucking beach. Really? I didn't even do that? So yeah, I barely did anything this summer, and for what? For me to just be upset going back to school because now I think I might have made the wrong decision? Here's what we're gonna do, okay? I need to talk to my old program mentor anyways, because she's still my current one, so none of that makes sense. I don't want this guy to be my new program mentor. I like the other guy I was talking to before. you know, he kind of helped me through the decision-making process. He's like, hey, you know, I'm more than likely going to be your program mentor. Yeehaw. But then it turned out to be this other dude. And already, he's so wishy-washy with me that it's making me second-guess myself and what I want. Like, I'm making a whole video right now. I've been rambling for 10 minutes because of how frustrated I am after that conversation. Like, I did not need that. I did not need that. So, I think instead of changing my whole degree, I'm just gonna reach out to the first guy that I was talking to and say, hey, I want you to be my program mentor. So, maybe that's what I'll do instead of having a mental fucking breakdown. And this isn't me, like, self-doubting myself. This is just me being very realistic and knowing where I'm at mentally. Like, I can't be fucking in my 30s still in college, you know what I mean? Like, this shit's really frustrating. I don't know. Okay, so about what I was ranting about yesterday with school and everything and just my program mentor being kind of like iffy, so there is an update on that. I got what I wanted. So, my program mentor had called me back the next day, so today, and he was like, hey, listen, like, I did some moving around. You know, you're gonna have to do your spreadsheets class first, and then we'll let you do all the Google Coursera courses after that. But then everything else has to be in the same order. Like, it has to go in the order that we laid out for you. And I said, that's a fair compromise. I can live with that. Thank you. So now I can actually start learning. Good morning, team. It's actually closer to afternoon right now. I really wanted to go somewhere to study this morning, but it's really not worth my effort to do that when it's already 11. Also, I'm a little upset. I ordered DoorDash last night, and I found out that there was actually a coupon to get 50% off your DoorDash order. I'm so... So, I'm gonna do DoorDash this morning because I don't really have anything for breakfast. I have like 2 more days before I'm able to buy groceries, like for when I get paid again. So, I'm actually gonna use that 50% off DoorDash thing to get some Dunkin' sent to my house. And I'm gonna clean my desk because I haven't had to use it for 3 months because I stopped working from home because I changed jobs and I wasn't doing classwork all summer, so it's looking a little questionable. So we're gonna handle that and then I'll come back. I'm so excited. Here we go. Some breakfast sandwiches. They're looking a little wet. Oh, it's because it was up against my drink, I bet. They didn't give me a straw either. I'll be back. Oh. Never fear. Always got that thing on me. Don't even worry about it. Oy vey. So anyways, for today's drink, I changed it up a little bit. I got a large cold brew, but I got pumpkin and toasted almond. So I'm hoping this doesn't look like a cold brew, but that tastes terrible. This is always what happens whenever I order, like through the Dunkin' app and pick it up, perfect. Whenever I order anything through fucking DoorDash, never works. I think I actually don't have enough cream in here. It's not enough of something, so lucky for me, I have a coffee bar at home. So I'm gonna add some stuff to this and hopefully make it a bit. You know what? It's the liquid sugar. I didn't put any liquid sugar in there. Because I normally do that. That's what's going on. That's why it's not sweet. But it also just doesn't... It doesn't taste like pumpkin or like toasted almond. Like, neither of those flavors are present. It's okay. I have some flavors out in the other room, so I'm just gonna add something to this and see if I can make it better. Alright, I totally forgot I bought a brand new bottle of hazelnut flavor. Oh, there's an air. There's some floaters. Oh my god. Can you guys see that in the camera? Like inside? I mean, I got it from TJ Maxx, so it's probably sus to begin with. Is this just already open? Am I fucking dumb? Alright, so we're just gonna add some hazelnut in here and hope that fixes everything. What the fuck did that... Oh, it's bad. This is awful. Like, it doesn't even... I just ruined my coffee. Okay, I thought it would slightly improve the coffee. I didn't think it would fucking ruin it, so... Let's go to the kitchen! Tell you what, from beginning to end, this has been such a messy fucking video. Everything's been going wrong. I did put a little of that mocha in here, let's see. Worlds better than whatever the fuck happened with this drink. Yeah, anyways, that's about the end of this video. I actually need to get studying now because I've been doing this for like 2 hours. Oh my god. So yeah, kind of my idea behind this is just giving updates about my studying journey and kind of what I'm doing. So hopefully next time I upload, I'll have a much cleaner week 1, you know what I mean? So this is now, when I open my laptop and start studying, this is now my week 1. So anyways, that's it for this video. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.